melodies make you smart. My melodies make you fat. My melodies make you hot. My melodies make you smart. My melodies make you fat. My melodies make you hot. Whoa, oh, oh, follow me. Okay, are you follow me? Whoa, oh, oh, follow me. Okay, are you follow me? Oh, 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 follow me. Okay, I should follow me. Oh, 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 follow me. Okay, I should follow me. I'ma sing for I got you to come. Make a change in my mood, some. But I see in you, I see you love me. Don't take your time, baby, yo, follow me. Whoa, follow me. Yeah, follow me. Whoa, follow me. Cause my melodies make you smart. My melodies make you fat. My melodies make you high. My melodies make you smart. My melodies make you fat. My melodies make you high. Whoa, oh, oh, follow me. Okay, follow me. Whoa, oh, oh, follow me. Okay, follow me. Oh, 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 follow me. Okay, I said follow me. Oh, 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 follow me. I said follow me.
Well. Hello, people. Starting. We're going to stop the music a little bit. So we are here. Sandra is here. Natalia is here. I'm here. Just checking a little bit. Coming soon to you. Music off. And then we are going to change. I will check with you as well in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, people. Here we are with a new. Sorry, I'm going to just check a little bit. Yeah, that's it, because it was a little bit out. And then I check something as well, how it looks. Perfect. Okay, so we have another live session conversation, this time with the amazing Sandra Guitierrez. We are here chilling, so you see, as always, to have some.
Well, not as always.
As always. No, it's true, because I was a little bit.
Exposing.
A little bit, a little bit stressed because I was a little bit late in some things. But now we are here, and we have different topics, no, that we want to share with all of you. Talking a little bit deeper in those topics that we choose. And with Sandra, because we're talking, and well, before I'm explaining everything, again, this is Sandra Guitierrez. For the people that you don't know who Sandra Guitierrez, please, Sandra Guitierrez, tell a little bit about you.
Oh. Long story short, I'm a kizomba dancer and teacher, specialized in solo styling. I have a very nice relationship with Albir because he was the one that pushed me to actually do what I'm doing today. Super short.
And she been working, I can tell you a little bit more. So she started her career with hip hop, and then also she's a salsa dancer, bachata dancer, zouk dancer, hip hop dancer. She had participated in hip hop choreographies and competitions, because it's very, for me as a dancer, it's very nice that people, know extra information of professional artists, dancers that is been pushing for a lot of things. That I know that she's happy, because as we said, we talk a lot before in those time after pandemia. We were working together. She helped me a lot, and it was very nice. Then our paths, they split, but still having this good relationship. But it's good, to understand, the strength and the things that sometimes we have to pass, that People in we are in the backstage, but people they don't know. So
Today,
today, because of this, we are going to speak about how is for a kizomba dancer to travel all around the world. Because people, they say normally, oh, it's very nice to travel. It's very nice to know many countries.
you visit a lot.
You visit, you have time to explore the cities and stuff. And it's true that we are very grateful, if I can say. But there is also some things that, you know, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. So we are going to speak a bit about this. We are going to ask her some questions. She doesn't know the questions,
Nope.
but we say they are nice and chill questions. And then at the end, you know that we are going to make a game as well. So yeah,
And you can ask some questions as well.
exactly. You have the chat, remember, and you can ask some question directly to Sandra, okay? And to us if you want. Okay? So let's start with the first question.
Do you remember the first festival you ever traveled to? What was the craziest or the funniest part of that trip?
Oh, the first one outside of Spain, it was with Alvid.
Poland?
Yeah, we went. We went to Poland, and it was very emotional for me on the trip. You know, on the flights they always put you separate. So he was in another road, I was in another one, and I was like crying alone. Like I was very very excited to finally have the chance to go outside of Spain. But if I have to say something funny, is that when we arrived, the room was so small, like so small that he was like, Sandra, I need to go to the toilet, but I'm gonna play music because if not, on that small square that we are inside, you're gonna hear everything. So I was like, okay, that's nice because it was also like a point of confidence for me. Like, okay, if he said it like so openly, then I can also do it too.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So I was straight to the backstage of everything.
Pa!
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, it was true. It was because actually it was the first time traveling, and I was like, yeah, is to travel with a partner is more than a dance relationship. It's a friend relationship that you are going to, you know,
Live together.
live together. You will know each other better. You will say, oh, maybe I didn't know this. And you're going to discover things. So, for example, when I sleep, because of I have asthma and some other problems, I snore. So I'm telling the people, hey, if you cannot
Did he snore?
if you cannot sleep, just wake me up because I will be like, huh, and then I will go back to sleep if I'm disturbing you too much. So these kinds of things for me are important to tell. So yeah.
Nice.
Straight, we went straight.
Yeah, straight to the backstage. Yeah. Let's continue.
Okay, second question. Which airport has made you suffer the most and why?
Ooh. Okay.
Your face just changed.
Yeah. Because it was very, very recent. It was this summer. And it was in Qatar because they didn't let me board to go to New Zealand. And this was super stressful for me, like waiting there for 20 hours. So it was quite stressful. But I have to say, the people that was working in the airport, they were very, very kind with me. They were like, oh, do you need water? Do you need something? Trying to help me out. So on this part was the nice thing, but the other one was like finding yourself alone in Qatar, that you are like, and now how everything's gonna happen because I didn't know if I have to come back home or where do I have to go.
Yeah, to be in the middle.
Yeah,
Of nowhere.
is-
The middle
is
of nowhere.
horrible. Yeah. If something happened in Spain, in Madrid, good.
it's fine.
If something happened in the place of the festival, okay. But if something happened in the middle, in some transfer, there's a problem.
Como tierra de nadie.
Yeah. And you don't know because, and then you don't know if you will have Wi-Fi. And you don't know, you need to go to this place to have Wi-Fi, but then you need to go to the counter to ask. And they, oh, can you talk with, okay, let me go back to have the Wi-Fi. Crazy, yeah, crazy. That situation is crazy.
Now it's okay, but at that time I was crying as hell. I have to say.
I will cry for sure. I will cry for sure as well. And what happened at the end?
At the end, I didn't manage to arrive to New Zealand, so I have to buy another flight for going to Australia, which also was a lot of stress because I have to talk with the organizers that they were deciding if I come back to Madrid or I go directly to Australia. That was my next stop. So I was like, on the phone, the guy of the counter says like, okay, if in 2 hours you didn't fix, you have no flight. So I was just like calling everywhere. Then also my parents called me. They were worried about, like, I'm a girl, and for them, I'm the little girl. So they were like, if I can pick you now, I will do it. But, I was there like, okay, it's fine. For them, I was telling them like, it's fine, I will fix it. And then I was like, it's fine, I will backstage. Backstage. Yeah. But
Yeah, because it's a
we
lot
manage.
it's a lot of stress. I can tell. It's a lot of stress. You don't know where you're going to sleep. You don't know what you're going to eat. You don't know if you're going to at what time you're going to arrive or to your place or to the. It's like everything is like uncertain. Yeah. Powerful woman. That's it.
Okay, next question. What's the first thing you do when you arrive to a hotel? Sleep, eat, or check if there's a pool or something else?
Sleep. 100%. If I have time, because sometimes you arrive and you have to directly teach. But if I have time, always sleep.
So you prefer to sleep than to eat?
Yes.
You prefer to sleep or to eat?
Depends, but
Because I prefer to eat.
Depends on the time of the day.
For example?
Because if you arrive at some, even for example, if I arrive at 5 o'clock to the hotel and I'm hungry, I prefer to sleep first. So I sleep a little bit and then will have dinner.
Okay, I buy it.
Yeah.
I buy it.
But if I arrive at 8, I prefer first to eat and then to sleep.
Okay.
no, and
agree.
then to party. You cannot sleep
I will
at
sleep.
8.
Oh, I will sleep.
Take a fast nap.
I will sleep a little bit. Every time you need to try to nap. Any free time.
Napping is survival.
Napping is survival. So yeah.
Thankfully, I'm a very, very good sleeper, so I sleep in the 90% of the flights. I sleep almost for the whole flight. So this make it a little bit easier for me.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Continue.
If someone made a movie about your Kizomba travels, what would be the title?
Uf. Empezamos difícil. Wow. Oh, probably that's the harder question of the interview. To ask me about names of something. And now it depends because last months, the traveling was a bit hard. But if I do like a mix of all these years, it will be a very, very about friendships, maybe. Because it's not just the traveling per se, but when I arrive to the places, I get to know super amazing people. So I prefer that if someone has to show my dance traveling in a movie, I prefer that they show mostly this part. So
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. I don't know.
Yeah, you need to know. You need to know.
Okay, you will tell us later. From the outside, it all looks like parties and glamour, but what part don't people see on the social media?
Whew. Um, I think I think it's better because I feel the artists now we are showing a little bit more the reality behind. Not for complaining, but also for make the people understand our part and why sometimes we said no to dance or why sometimes we leave the party a little bit earlier. I feel for me now, after these years, the harder part and the one that people don't realize is being every weekend going to bed super late and waking up super early. I start to feel it on my body, on my health, and I feel people don't see this because for them it's maybe like 1-2 festivals per year. So of course, if you have just 1 or 2, you go with everything, after party, pre-party, staying all night long. But for us, it's like every weekend. So we cannot
The
be
battery
there.
is not the same.
It is not the same. So I feel sometimes they are like, oh, this artist didn't stay till the end of the party, or oh, this artist didn't come to the after party with us. But I feel this is the part that sometimes is not that obvious, or we don't stop to think about it. Because if you stop to think about it, you know that those artists travel every weekend and do the same every weekend. But as for them, it's just like one weekend. I can also understand that they want everything, but they don't see this part from us.
True.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. Nothing to say.
Nice.
No,
Good.
perfect.
What's something you always pack in your suitcase that no one would expect?
Y
Okay.
lo recordó. Lo
Y
recordó.
lo recordé. I'm gonna say it because, guys, I have no shame anymore in my life, and I love you all. Now I'm not packing it anymore, but I was packing it like for some months. I was traveling with a sex toy.
Oh, really?
Yes. Bro, sometimes you spend weeks outside. My boyfriend is here, I'm there.
I was thinking about that. Like, it could be an option because you're away for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally fair. I think, and it's very nice.
And fun story. In China,
Oh!
Airport control, something
airport
like
controls.
Oh,
The
no.
thing is that it was something. Don't lie. You didn't expect me to talk so much, huh? We lost him.
I was abriendo la maleta. We're going to open the bag. Good, good.
Thankfully not.
It was.
Thankfully not. It was something very, very small, but the thing is that it has a, how do you say in English, battery? Una pila. So for the controls, they said like, can you open this? And I was super chill, like, yes, because I knew why they asked first. And I'm like, okay, yes. So they took it out and they said like, what it is. So I didn't reply. I just take it, I open it, and I did this with the battery. And I can see the face of the guy. He was like, and I was like, it's fine, thank you. Like, just, I was like, let's take it supernatural. Like,
Natural, of course, of course.
but I was like, no.
Now you cannot, you need to buy a new battery.
I think from that trip is that I leave it at home.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But take it without the battery.
Pero si no funciona.
But then it doesn't work.
But then you will buy the battery in the other place.
Too much work.
Imagine having to go out of the hotel to look for that kind of
I mean,
battery.
I will think. How much pleasure I will have in the night. I will go for the battery.
Okay.
I prefer that they ask me to open the luggage. I don't mind.
And finally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they say, okay, you can have the battery.
So Sandra is going to restart to take her toy with her on the trips.
Why not?
Perfect.
Why not?
That's it. Let's go.
How do you handle the physical and mental exhaustion on traveling every weekend? Is there something you do?
Whew. Um, as I said, like lately it's been a bit harder. Physically, my body is just telling me something I still don't know what it is, but I feel very, very exhausted, like physically. But I guess it's a little bit also related to mentally, because mentally I'm even more exhausted. So the way I try to fix, I cry a lot because I feel this like helps you to drain.
Yeah.
And also I go to my psychologist, who I recommend to everyone to do this, especially if you're an artist, because I feel we need it more than we think we need it. So that's my two ways of
Nice.
handle with it.
And you?
Well, I do meditation. I like to stretch. I like a lot of stretch and to do some little training in the room. When I'm tired in the dance floor, I as well go to my room and I have my ganja here. So my ganja,
What's that?
I fly. I fly.
Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, and I like to listen as well to low frequency music that also go into my my system, and I can be more relaxed, enjoy, and then maybe normally I go back to the party, and it's different as well, the energy. But sometimes I'm like, ah, it's so good, and I so yeah, as well these little things as well.
Nice.
There are more, but yeah, these are the main ones.
Have a question for both. This is deeper.
Ah, sorry, and sometimes the sex toy.
Nice. Nice to know.
Yeah, it will.
Have you ever felt lonely from traveling so much?
Absolutely. I feel this is one of the harder things to deal for me with. And I realized even more when I had the chance to travel with someone. For example, this last month I was traveling a lot with Stefan, not on the planes, but when I arrived to the festival, I'm with him. So for having that differences, I was like, wow. When you travel alone, it's true that there you arrive to the festival and you know most of the people. But it's not the same. It's not like that deep sharing because, for example, with Stefan, we are friends. So we can be in the room talking about other things that are not Kizomba, for example. So yeah, the traveling, you know, when you are in the plane for 16 hours, you already saw all the movies of that plane and you don't know what else to do, so that's why I sleep. But yeah, I feel it's very, very lonely because, of course, then the other artists have their schedule, which is always very busy, and I can understand. So, yes, sometimes you meet with them, you spend some time, but it is not the same because we all have different schedules and also different priorities, which is fine, but it is lonely.
Yeah, I like my loneliness. I enjoy about my I am still but I enjoy it. But it's true that there are sometimes maybe when it hits me, it hits me very, very big, very, very hard. Because when it hits me, it's not just loneliness. It's that for example I don't have my family, my blood family here. So sometimes I'm in a trip and I'm like I miss them. But even though I come back home, it's not the home with my blood family. So as well, that type of feeling is different. But yeah, and sometimes I need to do this some exercises that, or actually what I feel to do to go away, not to just clean and let go. For example, I was in Goa, and actually when I arrived to Goa, it was the third festival I was doing, the third weekend I was there. the on Sunday it finished. On Monday we had like after party, and then I was going to a friend after that. So I don't know what was to do. I was like, just I knew everyone was going to leave the hotel, and I decided to stay one extra night just to be completely alone. Can walk on the beach, can sleep more, do whatever I want. So in that day, I took the decision like immediately. I need this. I need just to stay. I need just to stop. And that things help me sometimes. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Because it's yeah.
It's
I mean,
not easy.
I was going to say that moment that you are walking with your bags on the airport doing the transfer, and then you think, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm doing.
What I
Yeah,
want.
yeah, what I want. Yes, but it's hard. Why should I do? Well, you have all these thoughts as well that hits you sometimes while you are doing some specific things. So yeah.
For me, especially when those kind of problems in airport happen, or some delays, or some cancellations, or something like this. And also this year I had the chance to travel with my boyfriend. When I went to Japan, he came with me, and that was the first time I did a long trip with someone, and that's someone.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's so different
Yeah.
to travel with someone, like the flight and everything. All the process is so different that then I was like, again alone,
Yeah.
lonely. But yeah, like as you said, it's just those gap moments in between that you are not either boarding or going there, but you are just waiting. Your mind starts to
exactly.
tuku.
Overthink. Exactly. Agree. Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes when you arrive to the festival, as you said, and there is a lot of people, but you still feel alone, even though there is a lot. And people sometimes they see you and they feel you. Oh, you look sad. And you're like, wow, someone noticed. And then you have to say, no, I'm good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, this type of
Makeup
thing.
ready to the class.
Yeah, that's why, for example, what Sandra said before, is very important that people, when they feel like very overwhelmed by this, is very fine to look for help. It's very fine to look for psychologists, friends, very good friends that you can trust, spiritual approach, spiritual guides, all of these, tools, people that can help you. Yeah, try to, because it's hard sometimes, and you can go very deep, and it's not good, it's not healthy. Yeah, we're gonna continue because then this part will be too long. Yeah.
Okay, continue. Have you ever had the chance to actually visit a city properly?
Oh.
And which one surprised you the most, or which one would you like to go back?
I think I'm very lucky, but also organized with this, because after COVID, before COVID, when I was traveling for something, I was just like, if I don't visit today, it's fine. I will come back to this country for sure. But after COVID, I was like, you never know if you are gonna come back. So I was like, at least I need to see something. So most of the times I talk with the organizers, so I stay for 3-4 more days, so I can see, I can explore a bit more. If I don't have the chance, for example, in Dubai, it was just a weekend, but before the party, I took a taxi and I went to see I don't remember the name, the Burj Khalifa,
Yes,
because I was like, if I don't see anything, for me, it's like not being here.
yeah.
So I was like, let's go for it. And one that surprised me a lot, I feel all of them surprised me, but Malaysia and Bali. Well, Bali, it didn't surprise me. I expected it to be super nice, but even though like the landscapes and everything is just amazing.
Agree.
Of course.
Yeah. Me too.
something else?
It's the same, all of them. And I.
But don't say Bali. Say another one.
Okay. So.
Es que no sé.
Yeah. Why I cannot say Bali? If it's Bali?
It's
some different.
included, but
Okay.
find another one.
Okay, so what I can say is that also I do exactly the same. I will explain. I do exactly the same, and many of them as well. They surprise me. Most of them for good. Most and little. A few of them not in a bad, but in a I was not waiting for this. So I was, cultural landscape, or some things like that. But in a good way, all of them. Just that the other part is there as well. For example, being honest, I can say. Ekaterinburg. I didn't even know that city was exist. Ekaterinburg.
What is this?
Many years ago. It's a city in Russia,
Okay.
and it was very nice, but it was so cold, so cold. I never felt that cold in my life. The hairs inside my nose, they were frozen. Sometimes I couldn't open my eyes because the eyebrows they were
The
stick
eyelids,
together.
eyelids,
Huh?
eyebrows, eyelids.
Yeah, also the eyebrows.
Everything.
So the eye what?
Eyelids.
Huh? Eyelids. Eyelids.
Eyelids.
Eyelids. So the eyelids, yeah. Yeah, I really imagine that. So yeah, but it was very cold. Very. I was, everything like this. No, it was very cold at that time. And late as well, a place I would like to come back, Sri Lanka, because I went around the center. But I know that there is a very nice spiritual, energetic yoga community, like very hippie, and I couldn't. But it was nice to see the center, like good, properly, and then next time I know that I will repeat there for sure, Sri Lanka, to go to explore a different part.
Taking the point that you said about also some places that surprise you, not in a good, neither in a bad way, but it shocks you. India, for me,
Yeah.
because I also take some few days, like I was there
Yeah.
for 15 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
It was last year.
yeah,
Yeah, it was recently. It was not
which
that
was a
long.
lot for me also because about the food, I don't eat
Yeah.
spicy food, so it was such a very interesting days. But I also took the time to go to visit the Taj Mahal, which was like amazing. Like it's one of my favorite place of the world. Like I was just crying because it's so beautiful. But when you go out, you just go to the next street, and the difference is so big. Like kids on the street, the trash, the cows, everything. So I was very shocked by how two
Close,
so different things can be so close, because it's not just like you drive for 15 minutes and you find this. No, it's nearby. And for me, that was one of the places who shocked me the most by the changes you can find just from one street to another. It's amazing.
I
I
agree.
would love to go.
I agree. That's why.
It's mentally hard.
Yeah, the cultural part, you can see the reality of the countries, and sometimes it's hard to see because then you say you want to help, but how you can help, and then you say okay, but with what we are doing in dance, also we are helping, bringing joy, bringing communication, information. So that's why you want to help more, but you also have your all of this struggle as well. Yeah, for example, in India, it's hard sometimes to see that part. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Good. What about food? Is there any dish that you tried that you liked,
Well, Albert knows me a lot
or
on
you
this.
or you didn't like? Maybe you can.
I'm very picky with the food. I eat like a kid. Pasta, pizza, chocolate.
But you add,
Water
but
from
you
the
add
tap?
some
Yeah.
things new.
Yeah, now I'm eating a little bit better, but it's still a little hard.
No problem. You,
But in Asia, it's good. If it's not spicy, I feel that there I match a bit better with the food.
I love it.
I know.
In Asia, in whole Asia, and street food, the best one. Oh my God.
I don't have the strength to try. I'm so scared to get sick.
Yeah, but I get sick and that's good. But normally no, because as well, I come I'm original from Panama, and Panama we also are used to eat street food, and so it's not the same. How we can say bacteria, environment, all of these that can make you feel this way with your body. But sometimes I feel like, and then I continue. But I have to say about the Taj Mahal. I lost that trip because I was in India and I got stomach sick, and I couldn't come to the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say that, for example, I'm like, I miss the time, and I don't know if I will see it. I had the opportunity, and the day that it was going to be the trip, I was bad with the stomach. Well, let's continue. Yeah, continue.
Okay.
Because we don't have too much time, right?
We have 2, 3 more, and then they're
And
game.
then they fast. But the game is for her. Huh?
Yeah. Sí, porque te enrolla. No, porque me vas a quitar la mano. Ya te conozco. Okay. Last questions. Does your dance style change depending on the country or audience?
No. It changed, like with the years. Now I see videos from 2 years ago and I see the change, but not depending on the country. Not because I feel that if they call me for going there, it's because they like what I do and my style on that moment. So I don't change it. I just try to transmit my way of seeing the dance and the music and everything. And I don't hope them to copy it, but to get inspired and then do their thing. So no, I don't do it, and I will never do it, I think.
Good.
Nice. Yeah.
Same.
What's the most beautiful part of sharing so many events with people from different cultures?
The best part, I think, is that you open your mind a lot. Because before dancing, I was not traveling at all. So when you get to know the people a bit deeper, not just in the festival, but sometimes you take the time with them for eating, for having a conversation, and they explain you their lives, how everything works on their countries. So it opens your mind a lot in a cultural way to discover different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things, and I feel this is one of the most beautiful things that this career brings me, to get so much feedback for improving also my personal life, not just about dancing, because yes, dance, there are a lot of talented dancers around the world, but more like in a personal way, this I think brings me so many good things to my life.
That's beautiful. And you?
Exactly. Nothing to add. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Perfect.
Nice. Last question before the game. What would you tell someone who thinks the life of a traveling dancer is perfect?
It is not, but I feel it is not like in other job, because I feel some people think that because you are doing what you love, you need to love everything around it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that if you are a doctor, if you are a musician, if you are whatever in your life, if you like it, you will like some things, but some others, it will not be that fun, and especially when it's work. Because yes, we love it, but it's still work. So just for the people that doesn't work on this, try to see a bit more, and if you have no idea, try to ask the artist about how it is to be about that real life, and also something very important for me is like, don't criticize them for complaining a little bit about the things that we don't like. On the point that some people say, oh, but you are working on what you like, you cannot complain. Well, I can, because there are some things that doesn't go super good. This weekend we were talking with a girl from Italy, and Stefan was explaining a situation that happened to him in a festival, and she was super surprised, like, oh, but this happens to you guys? Like, you arrive to the hotel and you don't have room, or you arrive and
no food or something.
and you don't have food, or this happened and this happened, and it's like, yes. Oh, I thought they treat you like gods. No.
You wish.
I wish they do it in Latin America. Is for me is the best place because they treat you really like a queen. For me, it's just sometimes a little bit too much. I'm like, yo, but I'm a normal person. It's fine. But in some places, unfortunately, they don't value it. Not like our work as artists, but us like persons. We're traveling for 20 hours and we arrive. We want to have a bed, food. Just basic stuff. And I feel people don't realize about this. So it's not perfect. We love it, but it's not perfect.
That's reality.
Can I say something?
Of course.
One thing, this is another topic. This is another actually podcast topic that we will do. But I was talking with a friend and he was saying, as artists, you people that they dance like bachata, salsa, kizomba, zouk, all of these like social dancers, artists, are the one, most of them that have more contact with the people. Like, I can talk with them, I can dance with them, I can, interact with them. Musicians, actor, actress, they don't have, they have the space, no? You cannot talk.
Like professional limits.
Yeah, if there is a musician, you're not going to say, hey, can you show me how to play the note you're not going to ask. And they ask us. And it's very important what she said. You have, the people, they have that space to be with the artists, to share with the artists, to be with them and to know them. So use the time to know them, like really open the space to say, you want to ask or to talk or to know what is more than just that layer of, I have to put the smile in the workshop. And we value that a lot.
Yeah.
We value that people, they want to know us, not for Sandra Guitierrez. They want to know Sandra.
Real Sandra.
Yeah,
Real
the Sandra of every day, And that's very nice what she said. That also, I think a lot of us, we would like to have that. And it's true that some people, they do.
Yeah.
It's true that some people, they do, but more will be also more warm for us. It will be nice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Done. Okay.
Game time.
Before the game, we are watching that there are some questions in there. So don't go, because then after that we are going to answer or not. Maybe it depends, because we cannot.
We
see.
will answer.
Yeah. So the game, let's go. So you have to answer as fast as you can.
No pressure.
No?
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Without giving an explanation. You can give the explanations, like the reasons why you chose something, at the end.
Okay, perfect. I
Yeah?
will have the chance, no?
Yeah, you will have the
Yeah.
chance. If you want to explicarte.
Okay.
Okay. First question, window or aisle seat in the plane?
Window.
Window. Favorite airport snack?
Chocolate.
One application you can't travel without?
Netflix.
Sleep on the plane or watch movies?
Sleep on the plane.
worst hotel you've ever stayed at?
I don't remember the name, but it's one that there's a lot in France. Premier class. The worst.
Continue. Premier. That's the name.
What's a typical thing people say when you tell them you travel for Kizomba?
But people dance this around the world?
Last one. If you could teleport to festivals, would you still enjoy the trip or you will skip it?
Can you do it again?
If you could, si te pudieras teletransportar, would you still enjoy the trip, like going by plane? Or you will skip it?
No,
like,
I will skip it.
do you want to do the game? Do you want to answer?
No, because I know the answers now in
Nice,
my head.
okay.
Yeah. No. It's perfect. Yeah.
Premier class, wow.
Premier class.
That sounds super.
Sounds super cool. Like the first time I went by my own. Like I was not booked. I just decided to go to a festival. And premier class sounds like
Premier?
like premier? No? Wow.
In class.
Wow. That's the worst hotel. Never go there. It's very cheap. So if you have to stay one night, you can go. But don't expect something premier at all.
Nice. Okay. So
Questions
we go.
from the people.
Yeah.
Okay, Pierre is asking, when you are going to collaborate in a class with another teacher from another country, at what moment do you prepare the class together? And how much time you think they might need this preparation?
Okay. Normally, when I collaborate with someone, is because either I go with that person, or, for example, last time we collaborated in Venezuela, we know each other so well, and we already work. So it is not that common that I work with someone that I didn't work for a long time. But if I have to do it, normally you just meet that person on the festival. So before, we will talk about the topic, what we want to do on WhatsApp or whatever. And then when you arrive there, you see if what you plan actually works.
Yeah.
But that's why also I prefer to work with people that I work for a long time, because I know it's going to be very, very easy.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Cool.
Top 3 festivals.
From whom?
From Pierre. Pierre
Okay.
is
Pierre is
Yeah,
doing.
we love you.
Yeah.
But this one is a very hard question. First one, I have it clear. Is Azemora, Venezuela. Like, I think it will always be my favorite festival. And then it depends. Because sometimes I really love the festival on one year, but the next one I don't like it. So, but I have to say nowadays, this year, I feel Fresh Keith is a very nice one. And I enjoy a lot Lovski Samba and Bye Bye Summer. But also it has something different, that is I travel with all my friends, which made it a bit more special for me. It's like when they ask me for top 3 something, it depends on very different
Circumstances.
variants that is a bit hard. But Venezuela. Amazing.
Nice. Last question. When you are creating a class or some topics, where does all the inspiration and ways to transmit information come from?
Wow, very interesting one. Sometimes it comes from, imagine on the previous festival, I was dancing with the people, and sometimes I try to analyze what they miss or what they will have to improve. So it inspires me for new topics, new ways of teaching. So actually the people that I dance with inspire me a lot. Not just like, oh, they miss this. Sometimes it's also like, oh, this person has this that is super, super cool. I would love that everyone has a little bit of this. So I get inspired by this, by videos. And sometimes you are sleeping. That's when always the inspiration comes. You are sleeping, and then you wake up for something, and inspiration there. So one eye is closed, the other one is open, trying to write the idea. So sometimes I prefer to send voice message to myself. Or driving. You know, some like most of the times it comes in the worst moment when you cannot really write the idea.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
most of the times it's because of dancing with people.
Nice. Nice.
We finished.
So it's finished, people, and we did 1 hour. Nice, because we are trying to do every time less than an hour, because we know that maybe sometimes complicate to see that long, and we don't want to extend too much. Actually, this was one of the longest ones,
Yeah.
but we are still keeping 1 hour, okay? Because we value your time, the time of the people that are coming now, Sandra, and our time as well. It's good. It's good. So thank you very much, Sandra, to share with us.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
Because we started the bit.
started on point.
We started really on point. Really. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, for sure we're going to see each other at some point. At some point. But as always, wishing you the best.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank you both for the invitation and also for what you are doing with the podcast, because I feel this can also help a lot for the people to understand a little bit more our lives. And it's also fun. So it's not just like, oh, we want to cry seeing this. So thank you for your work. And especially, Elvir, I always tell you, but I don't know how you do it for so many years. And it's always like, it's not that you stay all those years like this, but you always bring something new, not just on the dance, but this and everything. So you are the inspiration for me, all the Kizomba scene, not by the way of you dance, that also, but also how you do the things and how you keep being on the top for so many years. That, for me, it's so hard, because, you know, new talents are coming all the time, every year, more and more. So my respects.
Thank you.
For you both.
Thank you. It's hard, but worth it. But it's true that now, body, mind, heart is saying no. Now you need to, not to stop, but to change to something. And you know that we are doing the change. Little by little, we will see. We don't know exactly how the change will end, but having strength to do it, even though it's scary. Because
Always.
All of the change, because you are like, oh, maybe I will not eat, maybe I will not have money. Yeah, but it's important, because I don't feel like those years anymore. Scene have changed, people change, the social networks now, everything.
We also changed.
We also change, and we needed to change as well. So it's important for me now. I try to listen and see and pay attention more to the signs, the signals. Even though it's scary, it's like, okay, let's try to do this. We don't know how it's going to be if we don't try, but let's try. So that's it. Thank you very much, people. See you actually soon, tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have another one, and Thursday we have another one as well. So thank you for being there, and for all the people that are going to be after as well watching this. Thank you very much, Sandra, one more time.
Muchas
Thank you,
gracias.
Natalia. Thank you very much, and
Alvarito,
see you
gracias.
soon. A lot of love to all of you people. Love you, and I have to do this because we don't have. Bye. Love you. Bye.